Before you dislike the video by just reading the title, just know that this isn't bashing the episode, except it's trying to change the views on the season 3 finale of Rick and Morty. On October 1st, 2017, we witnessed the end of a spectacular season that has torn the community into two opposing opinions. Some see that this season was horrible due to the new writers or the whole divorce plot, while some may say that this was the funniest season yet. Like always, I don't want to be fully on one side because I will admit this wasn't my favorite season, although it definitely had its own uniqueness compared to season 1 and season 2. I still believe that my favorite season is still season 2, but setting that aside, let's head on to the topic on why the season finale was a letdown to some people. Rick and Morty is an adult cartoon showcasing a genius grandpa and his not so genius grandson going on some adventures. Seems like a simple summary of the whole show, right? Well, not really, because I have actually given this one-liner to people asking me about the show, and what comes to their mind is, so this is like Family Guy? Is this like Futurama? Some may agree with that and some may not, but to answer their question, I have to talk about how they add story arcs and character development, and then that's when they get very interested. But I can't simply base this reaction from 5 people at my college for the rest of the people who do not know what Rick and Morty is. The point of that small story though was the part where I mentioned storytelling or character development. It's quite interesting when you have the adult cartoons showcasing this element in their shows. I think the only one that comes to my mind right now when I talk about development is BoJack Horseman. So how does storytelling and character development play into the season finale letdown? Well, it was because we had the high hopes of that finale to be so story-based. I, for one, am guilty of that because seeing it the first time, the only things that were in my mind were Phoenix Person and Evil Morty. Sitting there through the entire episode waiting for these characters to show up had me with high hopes, and when they weren't delivered, of course I viewed it as a letdown. I even made a video right after the release saying how disappointed I was and that it had so much potential to be a great finale, but after reading the great comments on that video and then re-watching the episode without thinking of Evil Morty or Phoenix Person, the episode was actually very great. It was funny, action-packed, and it also had that story element. The funny interactions with Rick and Morty against the United States and the President, the fight scene with Rick and the President that can be seen as one of the greatest moments in the series, or the concluding finale of the divorce arc which still has questioning, is Beth still a clone or is that really her going back with Jerry? Rewatching it with that kind of mind made it even better, and that's what I think went through people's minds the first time it aired. Many were expecting that story with Phoenix Person and Tammy getting involved with Rick's life again, or the big return of Evil Morty dealing with his presidential run in the Citadel. Can we blame them though? Of course not. Season 2 of Rick and Morty ended somewhat like a part 1 to a story, then ended up with part 2 in the season 3 premiere. So that pretty much got people, myself included, all rattled up ready to see what would happen in the season 3 finale, and when we didn't get to see what we wanted, we got upset. Seeing this finale half full, well, the characters, Evil Morty and Phoenix Person, will have time to be developing in season 4. And I think that's what we failed to see, is that just because we didn't get to see what we wanted and had high hopes for, we automatically hated it. Looking back on this video I made on the season finale, I almost just want to slap myself because of how self-entitled I sound. But we learned from the past, so hopefully for the upcoming seasons, I get to have this optimistic mind, but also have an open-ended mind for criticism. Thank you for watching the video. Question of the day: McDonald's released the Szechuan sauce for one day only, which was on October 7, 2017. So did you or anyone you know get to have that special moment dipping your nuggets in that sauce? I unfortunately did not, because I have to cut fast food to a minimum because I'm trying to lose weight to impress the girl. Other than that, I want to thank my Patreon supporters Juan and Finn for helping me produce this video. All social media links as well as my Redbubble store are in the description down below. Check out some more videos on the channel, and my name is Jay, and I'll see you guys in another day. Much love.